Scott Douche, Joey Moss, Bad Boy Gaming. How's everyone doing today? We got some big news, Unfinity. Okay, first off, I just got a haircut. Are you guys ready? This is the full Monty, baby. Ooh. I feel like I was a flower and just blossomed. Did you see that? We all witnessed it. Okay, so that's the new hairdo. Do you guys like? Is it cool? No? Okay, maybe. Oh, no. All right, I've got a little colic right there. All right, anyway, we're talking about Unfinity. That's why you are here today. My name is Joey Moss of Bad Boy Gaming. If you like just crazy, off-the-wall, basically stuff you could find in unsets, you came to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload about 6 to 10 times a week. And if that's for you, if that's something that interests you, by all means, subscribe and take the like button on a ride in a crazy rodeo and tell them it's going to be an exciting time. You don't have to ride the bull. And then when the like button gets there, throw the like button onto the bull and let it go for a crazy ride. Okay, are you guys ready? Unfinity. It's going to drop November 2021. Mtg Arena Zones where I'm getting the information from. This information is a little late, though. It's like a day late, but I thought we would discuss it today because there's some fun cards, some fun little synergies, and some busted stuff we're going to talk about today. So sit back, relax for the next 10 minutes or so, and let's dive in. Unset, the 5th one in the series. I have been playing Magic since the very first Unset came around with Big Mother... what was it called? It was called BFM. Big Effin' Monster. Big frickin' Monster, they called it. It was 2 cards, you know. I believe that was the very first Unset, unless I'm sadly mistaken. But yeah, way back in like the late 90s is when that dropped. Pretty nuts, man. So here we go. All we know about Infinity, full art lands, eternal format, legality, and more, okay? This humorous set mixes retro-style science fiction with space circus, amusement park, and carnival tropes. You can read more about the set here from the original announcement back in November 2021. Okay, again, MTG Arena Zone if you want to check this out, guys. But let's get into this. Once every few years, Wizard of the Coast creates a special Magic set that deviates from the usual. Basically, it's silver border set. So these cards are not particularly legal. They're not legal, you know, in regular Magic formats, you know. But some of the cards, I'm sure, will be. Because if they're going to have these certain lands, which are lands that can be played, the shock lands, I believe it's the shock lands that are coming back, then you can play shock lands, you know, of whatever sort, in your format of your choosing. So that being said, I'm curious to see what they do. But should we expand that? Maybe. No, we really didn't need to expand that. But it says once every few years, yeah, Wizards drops this crazy fun little set, you know, and it has a bunch of these silly little jokes. These joke sets are often called unsets, as their titles have always been stylized with the un-prefix, such as unhinged and unglued. Seriously goes way back to the early 90s. We don't need to go through all that, but just so you guys are caught up, this is not the next like standard set. This is not the next like double masters set you can add in and, you know, just do whatever you want with these new, or not new cards, but newly surfaced fresh paint, you know, cards that are reprinted. It's not one of those kind of sets, okay? New cards and sticker sheets. What is a sticker sheet? We're going to find out together. Here we go. An important thing to note about this set is that although it is not planned to be coming to Magic the Gathering Arena, it has Eternal Legal Vintage Legacy Commander and Pauper cards that can be played on MTGO, for instance. I did not know this. The fun cards are marked with an acorn hollow stamp that replaces the silver border. Wow. How about that? From previous unsets, that denotes their format legality. This includes cards that use this new sticker mechanic to customize your cards. Check them all up below. We're going to have customized cards. You can make your own cards. Squirrel. You can make your own customizable cards. This is nuts, man. Are you guys ready? Let's take a look at this. We're going to start with Far Out. 3-drop. Enchantment. Rather than choose the indicated number of modes for spells and abilities you control, you may choose one or more modes. You can't choose any mode more than once. Hold up. Wait a minute. For example, so let's say we have something like Mastermind's Acquisition. It's a 4-drop, right? Sorcery. Okay. Choose one. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Or choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. Well, guess what this means? With Far Out on the table, you can choose both. You can't choose them more than once, but you can choose each one once. So instead of choosing one, you can choose two. So you can search your library for that card, put it in your hand, shuffle it up. Sweet, nice little tutor. Also, you could choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. And there's no shuffle after that, but it's put it in your hand. That's pretty bonkers. From outside, what it means from outside the game, that means your sideboard. It doesn't mean you can go like into your mythic box and pull whatever freaking card you want. I mean, I guess it depends on, your table rules and wherever you're playing at, the house rules where you're at. But I highly doubt that's the case, but wow. So that's pretty busted. Another example. Mr. Elder Gargaroth has some fun little interactions with this. Whenever Elder Gargaroth attacks or blocks, choose one. You can choose all three. So go ahead and create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Go ahead and gain 3 life. Go ahead and draw a card. Do all 3 of them if you have Far Out on the table. But oh no, there's also downside. You don't want to play a card like Demonic Pact, for example. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Choose one. I mean, you can choose all these, I guess. That hasn't been chosen. Okay, maybe this one doesn't apply. But let's just face facts. You don't want this one to apply. You don't want to put this in your deck anyway with Far Out because you lose the game, and nobody likes to lose the game. So there you have it. Okay, moving forward. Losing for losers. Sorry, I was giving someone a pro tip. All right, then we have Animate Object. I have not looked over these yet. You get 7, that's like an energy or something. Choose an inanimate object you own from outside the game. Put a power and toughness sticker on it. You may also put a name sticker, an art sticker, and or an ability sticker on it. Put it on the battlefield as a creature. Okay, interesting. Carnivore over here, Death Touch. When Carnivore enters the battlefield, you get. Is that a sticker? You get a sticker. Then you may put a sticker on a non-land permanent you own. I think that's a sticker. Okay, so we're stickering up, man. This is a sticker kind of game. Angelic Herald. 3-drop Deuce. Angel Performer. Pretty. Flying, when Angelic Herald enters the battlefield, you may put a name sticker on a non-land permanent you own. Each creature you control with 3 or more words in its name gets +1/+1. So you could build a deck entirely around Angelic Herald if you chose to. Okay, fair enough. Then we're moving forward here, and we got ourselves Megar of the Magic Strings. That's a lot of text, man. These unsets, let me tell you. 3-drop, legendary creature, Minotaur Performer. 3-drop. Note the name of target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard and put it onto the battlefield face down. It's a 3/3 creature with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may create a copy of the card with the noted name. You may cast this copy without paying its mana cost, and if this creature would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. Okay, busted. So much. This is why unsets are fun. If just try to picture like some of these cards just in regular formats, it'd be crazy. Wicker Picker. It's the, what was that called? It's the quicker picker upper bounty. The quicker. How does that line go? The bounty commercial. It's the quicker. Or maybe it's the. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, someone filming the blanks. Urza's Dark Cannonball, for example. Maybe that's an example. Exalted. For 2 tickets to the show. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each instance of Exalted among permanents you control. And the Shadow. Oh, that's crazy. It's a 7/4 or 1/5. For 2 tickets to the show, you get a 1/5. Cabbage. And then for 4 tickets to the show, you get yourself a 7/4. I'll go with that one. All right. Okay. Chaotic, man. And then Happy Deal Squirrel. I guess these are just like examples or whatnot, maybe. Or maybe these are actual cards. These are probably actual cards in the build. Add 2 colorless. Spend this mana only to cast non-creature spells. In fact, for 3 tickets. I think that's funny. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, shapes and forms in all walks of life. Today, step right on up. We got Joey Moss. She's going to present you the Happy Dead Squirrel. For 3 tickets, this permanent deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters and to players in the form of poison counters. Thank you very much. Sit right back down. Mark Rosewater, I guess, said something. Here are the cards previewed in today's panel. Okay, so did we go over this? No, this is just something else, right? Alien Crab Horror? Did we go over that? No. Alien Crab Horror, 5/6 Death Touch. When Carnival Carnivore enters the battlefield, you get a ticket. Then you may put a sticker on Island Pro. Okay. So I think we did go over these already. Carnival Carnivore. Is that up here? Did we already see that? That right there. Okay. So we already went over this stuff. But yeah, pretty neat now that we have photos to go with it. Far Out is just redunculous, man. Memories that will technically last the rest of your life. With the old acorn on the bottom there. This is going to be pretty fun. Sticker sheet. Okay. So that's everything we already covered already. More about the sticker sheets. Mark Roser explains in more detail on how the sticker sheets work. There are 48 in total and works similarly to the perpetual mechanic in MTG Arena, although the stickers don't stay on the card if they go back into the library or hand. Wow. Whole lot of stuff going on here. I guess that breaks it down in a nutshell. If you want to read the rest of Mr. Rosewater, what he said here, you can go ahead and just pause it any time in this video and just check out the rest of the details. Or go ahead and visit MTG Arena Zone, and you can find out all the details as well. But there you have it for anyone that wanted to pause. Cool. This is exciting. Unfinity's right around the corner. We're going to see Shocklands get the old reboot. And I think we already saw spoilers for them. I think I did a spoiler video on these lands. Oh my God, a year ago, because they were supposed to drop, but they're like, holy crap, we got too much cluster effing going on here. We can't do it all at once. So then they're like, all right, hold on. We need an excuse why we can't drop this set right now. Okay, perfect. They blamed it on the old Sovid. We'll call it that. And yeah, just because they said due to production and moving the cards, distribution and all that, logistics, that they couldn't do it. But anyway, there you go. There's a little bit of friendly info about the new Unfinity set, which we're going to be cracking a few boxes on this channel without a doubt. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm Joey Moss, Babble Game, and check out some other videos. We get crazy around here. Skadink, skadoosh. Oh, so much more content's going to be coming. I'd say at most within 2 weeks, you're going to notice a change on the channel. And that change is I'll be dropping at least twice a day. That's going to be the difference, okay? So just a big heads up on that. I'm going to be a lot more on top of things for reasons explained in a past video. If you want to hear about that, go ahead and check it out. But everyone, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. A little bit more patience, and you're going to see Joey blossom into this beautiful little flower. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Skadoosh.